Hey
Hey
guys, how you
guys.
doing? Welcome back to our Tales of Problem interviews. Issa's just interrupted us, so I'm gonna have to do the introduction again. No, actually, no, it's great. We'll just use this. So today we have Issa, and she's gonna be telling us a little bit of a problem that she's had and how she's dealt with it. So Issa, first of all, would you be able to describe what the problem actually is?
So I think that people hide stuff really easily. So like when you see a person, like a lot of people say to me, "Oh, like, you're so happy, like you're always smiling," but like you never know what there's behind of it. So like for example, for me, like 2 years ago, like I've always wanted to be there for people. Like it's something like I've always thought like I am nothing in this world and I'm just here to help. And like I've always like said yes to every single plan they people say like, oh, like I'm sad, I'll be there like in 5 minutes in your house, or like let's do this and I'll be there, don't worry. And then I realized that I was by myself like at home and I couldn't stand myself. Like I would actually get so annoyed and like just like get really angry, and things that I can't control, instead of like letting it go, like I would like get very mad with myself about it even if it wasn't my fault. So I realized that like I couldn't continue like this, because at the end of the day, if you don't stand yourself, like what's the point? Like you can't help others if you can't fix yourself. So I realized the problem and I started writing more. Well, now your
Yeah,
question,
yeah.
sorry.
Sorry. I was gonna say. So, in terms of how that made you feel, obviously you mentioned that you can't stand yourself, but how did that kind of impact you, kind of day to day, in terms of just what you were doing generally?
Well, like I wouldn't stop at all, because like when you can't stand yourself, you don't want to spend time with yourself. So you end up like not sleeping and just like spending time like all the time with people, which isn't bad, but then like you're like exhausted inside of you, and you're not living, in a sense, you're not enjoying, you're just doing things for the sake of doing them. And that's why like I realized that you need your isa time, in a sense, or like you need that time to like think how amazing every single human yourself. Like you can't be living your life to the fullest. And that's why I started like writing a lot, and like writing what was good about the day, what was bad about the day, and realize that it's so important to talk to yourself in a like positive manner and caring manner, because that affects how you look at yourself and how you see yourself to others. And yeah, um,
That's really good. And did you think that this was really effective, writing stuff down, or did you do anything else as well?
um, no, alone time and anything that makes like, there's people that listen to podcasts, there's people that just read books, but that alone time is just like so important. And at the end of the day, like people realize that like now people see me and they're like, oh, you have so much peace, or like you're so happy, or you're like in a different way, you give like a more serenity, I think that's a word.
Yeah, yeah.
um and also like you feel that you are in this, like you can't break yourself, because like um even if like a situation like COVID appears, like if you have that positive mindset and you realize that you're good and that you're gonna find a way, like nothing's gonna bring you down, and people are gonna stick with you because they're gonna think like, oh my god, like she's never upset, but not because she can't, because she knows that something good is going to happen.
No, that's really good. That's really good advice as well. I think this is something that a lot of people kind of struggle with, and they don't even realize it. Especially talking about people just be busy all the time, and they don't give time for themselves because they
Yeah.
actually can't stand themselves. I think without that kind of reflection and alone time, people aren't ever going to understand that. and it's not a good way to live, and it's not sustainable either. So you can't even fake that. So it is really good that people do take the time out to be by themselves, understand themselves better, and start writing stuff down, because it is such an effective way.
Right.
No, but yeah, thank you so much for coming on, Isa. Honestly, I think it's a really important message. So thanks so much for sharing.
I'm actually gonna die.
I'm leaving that bit in.